have been misled or led or whatever. He has this blind faith in Sam Pitroda that whoever Mr. Pitroda agrees to have in the room, he will meet with them. So this woman who visits POK, who speaks the language of the separatist forces, he speaks on that. And look, if he criticizes the BJP or something like that, it is different. But even in another interaction, he singled out a Sikh gentleman, and he said that I am fighting for your right to wear a turban. I'm fighting for your right to wear in India, fighting for your right in India, people of your faith, right to wear a turban, wear a kada, go to a gurdwara. He says this, and what is he doing? He's pandering to the whims of that Khalistani separatists, which is so shocking because. I mean, look back on it. His father, in 1985, he was in the US, and there somebody from the audience, and particularly nasty reporter, talked about freedom of media in India, and he said that there is no freedom. Even your television is state-owned. It was the truth that, yes, television was state-owned. But Rajiv Gandhi defended India even then. I was a student. For me, he was a hero at that stage. He defended state-run media and said, you people are not fair in your media, in your country. Not just that. When a Khalistani picked up, and a question from a Khalistani supporter picked up and talked about Khalistan, what did he say? He says, the last I heard, the Sikh kingdom's capital was in Lahore. Here was a man who defended. What does his son do? He goes and talks the language of that Khalistani separatists. And how long did it take for Panun to turn around and say that in my audience there were people who were Khalistani supporters who were there in the audience of Rahul Gandhi?
For me, Smita Prakash, just to add to what you were saying, have we forgotten that tableau glorifying the assassins of Indira Gandhi? We haven't. Tehseen Poonawalla, what is going on? A day after he said, like, Sikhs are not safe in India, they don't have the freedom to practice their faith. Rahul Gandhi then meets with this part propagandist.
Pranesh, thank you for having me on the show. And I've been amazed. I'm actually amazed that the entire media cacophony is orchestrated in a way that the leader of opposition, Shri Rahul Gandhi ji, had a one-on-one meeting with this Ilhan Omar, who, by the way, I think is a left loony, is absolute nonsensical, and I think is anti-India. It wasn't a one-on-one meeting. It was a meeting between the leader of opposition and members of Congress. So as my friend Pawan rightly said, I dare the BJP, dare that Jai Shankar write a letter and say, why was this woman sent? It was decided by the state. But okay, let's leave that. Let's come to the second thing. This Ilhan Omar, this woman, actually went to POK, Pak-occupied Kashmir, which is a legitimate territory of India. What did the Indian government do? As much as the Prime Minister's press conference is zero. In America, in fact, turned around when Congress raised the opposition, people like me tweeted. America turned around and said, no, 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 this was a private visit. What did India do? Nothing. They could do nothing to her. This is the Indian government. Now, let's come to the fact. Should we indulge with people who are anti-India or people who are against the interests of our country? From Mahatma Gandhi, who indulged with Hitler, to Prime Minister Modi, who went without an invitation, without an agenda to meet Nawaz Sharif. Nobody called Modi anti-national, but he went to Pakistan's sovereign territory to meet Nawaz Sharif. Nobody called him anti-national. He went in India's interest. Let's come to the RSS BJP, 12 meetings with the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, 12 meetings. Nobody called them anti-national. In fact, the two-track diplomacy is still on with Pakistan. That is why when the missile got left from India, it didn't have any warhead on it. We could reach out to Pakistan in time and say, don't retaliate. This missile is just, there's no warhead on it. There'll be no damage. And Pakistan responded because there's second two-track diplomacy. So fact is, you should talk to your enemies. Rahul Gandhi actually was convincing her to be on the part of India. And when the transcripts will come out, it is for everyone to see. But I'm daring the BJP on national TV. Tell what action will be taken against Iran. You all took no action when she went to POK. You all could not take action there. The BJP is the last to preach.